wouldn't say that we were the first recycling company, but we were the first single-stream recycling collection service for businesses in Austin. I saw the need for easy recycling programs for small businesses in Austin and started with one business with a friend, and it just grew and grew and kept growing. The goal was to make it really easy on businesses to recycle so that they would be more willing to participate. Austin is a very earth-conscious city, and it's a very progressive city, so a lot of business owners wanted to take it on themselves to start their own recycling program, and we helped them do that. So say you have a restaurant, if you're able to offset their cardboard and the food containers and the food itself, the food scraps, that's 95% of their trash. There's very little else behind the scenes of a restaurant. Along with a strong recycling and compost program together, you can almost have a zero waste business. Our day starts at about 7 a.m. We get the route sheet printed. We have some really cool new routing software now that I wish we had had before. It used to be a couple pints of beer and an Excel spreadsheet, and we'd figure it out. It's a really great routing software that helps us optimize our routes, saves fuel. We used to do about 10 tons a month. Now we're collecting about 90 tons of recycling a month just with our one truck. I learned about the Small Business Development Program through some of their advertisements around town. Meet the Lender was a critical part of connecting with traditional banks, not so traditional banks, really awesome lenders that are in touch with government programs. That helped me a great deal. And on top of that, some of the other classes like starting a small business or marketing 101, those were all really helpful. You know, you're able to meet a lot of different types of lenders, and you're able to feel out what works for you. I would say a month after attending Meet the Lender, I was able to get my first SBA loan. The terms were amazing, the payments were totally manageable, and it was the right amount of money. I almost couldn't believe it that it worked. You know, they say it's how you deal with problems that defines your character, and being a small business owner is the ultimate test, because there are so many things working against you. We used to take a cart full of glass, which can weigh as much as 200 pounds, physically pick it up, lift it up to each other. One guy would be up on the trailer, and we would dump it in there. It gets old fast, because we were doing that about 80 times a day. That led to the development of a hoist. I had to learn a lot about winches and welding, and made this silly thing. We were at a customer's location once, and I wanted to show off the hoist because they had seen us do it the hard way before, and I was like, hey, watch this. We came up with this system to do it, and right when I hit the button, the pulley just shattered because it didn't have the right weight capacity, so. Once we got the right pulley in place, it all worked pretty well. I appreciate the city and the Small Business Development Program so much for starting these programs, because small businesses are the life force of our local economy. It's our duty to do the things that the community needs and wants.
Come here, Nola.
Whether it be Dirty Dog or a recycling collection service like me. I couldn't have done it without those programs.